Good day, ladies and gents, it's Motorjet again. I'm out for a ride on my baby today. My first love when it comes to motorcycles. My 2008 Yamaha R6. And it is such a beautiful day. It's 30 plus degrees. So in between shifts today, I figured I'd go for a little rip somewhere. So yeah, I thought I'd tell you about how I came about getting this bike. It's a little bit of a funny story. Way back in 2007, I was working in British Columbia, and I was married. Some nice old cruisers there. I was married, and I told my wife I wanted a bike, and she said no. Nope, you're not getting a bike. So at work, I worked at a company. There was about 20 employees there. And one guy always showed up on a motorcycle. It is beautiful sport bike, this Repsol. It was decked out with all the Repsol stickers, and it just looked sweet. It made me really jealous, and I was like, yeah, I want a bike, I want a bike. Nope. My wife said no. So we decided to have a party one night, and had a few people over, mostly people from work. Girls and guys. There was probably 20 or 30 people there, and we're all standing around the island in the kitchen, and girls are on one side, boys are on the other. I mean, men are on the other side, ladies on the other. And somebody mentions, it's like, hey, like, you guys are all separated, like men on one side, women on the other side. And he goes, it's kind of funny because the men, you guys are all talking about motorcycles and how you wish you had a motorcycle, and the women are all talking about having babies and who's having babies and shit like that. And anyway, so he puts the two and two together and says, you know, that's kind of funny because that's what women talk about and that's what men talk about, and blah blah blah. So the men and women start to converse, and my wife's on the other side, and I'm like, yeah honey, I think I'm gonna buy a bike. And she's like, no, you're not gonna buy a bike. And we're all drinking, and as the night goes on, of course we all get flirty, blah blah blah, you know. And then the next thing you know, she says, if you give me a baby, you can have a bike. It took me about 0.3 seconds to slam my hand down on the counter and say, done. So basically, alcohol plus sex equals motorcycle. I mean, you can't go wrong with that, right? So yeah, if I'm not mistaken, the very next day we went to the Yamaha dealership and started looking at bikes. And but back to the night at the party, everyone was standing around. They're like, oh, that's awesome. Yeah, you get laid and you get a bike. Yeah, so a couple other guys were like, yeah, I want bikes too. So in the end, we went to the dealerships, a bunch of us guys that were at the party. And that summer, 8 of us at work bought street bikes. There was a couple Kawasaki's, a Suzuki, a couple Hondas, another Yami, and yeah, it was awesome. I couldn't believe it that we all got bikes, and now I have 2 kids and I have 2 motorcycles. Coincidence? I think not. It was good. It was fun. It's time to pass this person. I know her. She won't call the cops on me. Alright, ladies and gents, I'm at my destination. Thanks for the ride. Hope you enjoyed the story about how I got my bike. And I will talk to you guys later. Mate. Hi, buddy.